Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and Happy Thanksgiving. So I haven't posted in a long time. However, I've been brainstorming ways to make my YouTube channel more unique. So I decided I'm going to focus less on apartment tours and instead talk about some of the real issues that people are concerned about and answer some of the most common questions I get from my customers every day. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ashli Thompson. I'm a real estate agent based in New York City. I have exclusive listings at a luxury apartment complex in Queens called Park Hill City. It's across the street from Rufus King Park and 6 blocks from the Jamaica Long Island Railroad Station. Today, I'm going to go in depth about our application process and talk to you about what you need in order to get approved for a rental apartment in New York City. Right now, I have 30 units available. The sizes range from studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, and 3 bedroom apartments. In New York City, the landlords and leasing companies have high expectations for new tenants. Some may be more lenient than others. However, for the most part, they all follow the same standards. In order to get approved for an apartment, landlords and management companies consider 3 main factors. The first one is your annual household income. The second one is your credit score, and the third is your rental history. My building requires that your annual household income is anywhere from 37 to 40 times the rent, which is amazing because in New York City, the standard is 40 times the rent. So let's say you choose one of our studio apartments. My most affordable studio right now is going for $2,000 a month. So if you take out your calculator, put in $2,000 multiplied by 37 and you get $74,000. So the annual household income for this apartment is $74,000 a year. In case you don't qualify for an apartment on your own, we do accept guarantors. A guarantor is a person or company who will co-sign on your lease. If your guarantor is a person, they have to earn a minimum of 80 times the rent. So put into your calculator $2,000 multiplied by 80 and you get $160,000 a year. If you decide to pay a company to be your guarantor, you have many companies out there to choose from. At Park Hill City, we like to work with Rhino. Rhino is a great company whose main goal is to solve one of the biggest issues that we have in this country, and that's housing affordability. Rhino offers 2 services. The first service is they provide a security deposit insurance, which will relieve you of making your security deposit in cash up front. And secondly, they can act as your guarantor. To learn more about Rhino's security deposit insurance, click the link in the description box below. And if you want Rhino to be your guarantor, pick a unit and the management will email you an invitation to apply. And lastly, you need to provide a reference letter from your current landlord. Leasing companies prefer applicants who have rental history with another leasing company. If your rental history is with a private landlord who is not a family member, then you have to provide a reference letter with the last 3 rent receipts. Unfortunately, if you live with family and you don't have a lease agreement or proof of payments, your application can be denied for that reason. If you meet these 3 requirements, now you can start looking for an apartment. If you find a unit that you like, reserve it right away. At Park Hill City, you can reserve your unit up to 2 months in advance. If you're not prepared to reserve your unit and sign your lease within 2 weeks, then most likely you're going to end up missing out on that opportunity because rental apartments in this market move very fast. After you reserve your unit, the next step is to submit your application and your supporting documents. As of 2022, you shouldn't be paying any more than $20 for your rental application in New York City. So the documents you have to submit are, number 1, your 2 most recent bank statements, both checking and savings. Number 2, your photo ID. If you're a student, we'd like to see your student ID as well. Number 3, your 2 most recent pay stubs. And number 4, a landlord reference letter. If you have a private landlord, then you have to provide a reference letter and your last 3-month rent receipts. Number 5, a letter of employment and your supervisor's phone number. If you have your own business, then you have to provide a letter from a CPA confirming your income. Number 6, the first page and signature page of your tax returns and your most recent W-2s. So, the median household income in Queens County is $76,000. So, most of us can't afford to live in anything bigger than a studio, anyways. However, there are options available to make housing more affordable. You can get a roommate. You can take advantage of Rhino services, as I mentioned earlier. You can apply for a lottery apartment through the New York City Housing Connect, and you can apply for a housing choice voucher. Lottery apartments and housing choice vouchers are a great way to solve the issue of housing affordability in New York City. It's illegal to turn anyone away if they have a housing choice voucher. If you feel like you have been rejected because you have a housing voucher, you can file a complaint online with HUD, the U.S. Department of Housing Development. Unfortunately, Park Hill City cannot process housing choice vouchers at this time due to an open violation with the Department of Buildings. However, I encourage you to follow up with us within the next month to check the status of inspection. Thank you so much for watching. I get questions on these topics every single day. So if you find this video helpful, like, comment, and share this video with your friends and family. Also, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. What city or borough do you live in, and how has your apartment hunting been going? See you in the next video. Bye.